Welcome to the Week 1 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. Bears quarterback Jay Cutler enters the Circle of Trust. He opens at home with a revamped receiving corps versus the Colts. Cutler's primed for his best year in the Windy City with new receivers Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey, new offensive coordinator Mike Tice, and new QB coach Jeremy Bates. Cutler had a career year in Denver working with Bates. The O-line is a question mark, but Cutler will be a high-end number 2 this year. Bucs running back Doug Martin enters the Circle of Trust. He takes on the Panthers in the season opener at home. Martin is universally owned but should be in a majority of starting lineups. LeGarrette Blount may take some of the workload, but Martin should be the lead dog from day one. 49ers wide receiver Randy Moss enters the Circle of Trust. Which opponent does Moss have his most career yards and touchdowns against? The team he plays in Week 1. The Packers secondary will have to deal with this future Hall of Famer in the red zone.
Touchdown, Super Free.
Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph enters the Circle of Trust. The Jaguars' back seven will have a difficult time dealing with Rudolph's size, speed, and strength. You can't teach somebody to be tall. I expect this 6'6", 260-pound tight end to do damage in the red zone. Chargers kicker Nate Kading enters the Circle of Trust. Returns after tearing his ACL in the opening kickoff last year. Owners will race to the waiver wire to see if this top performer is available after Week 1. Make sure you grab him and have him in your lineups now. The Eagles' defense enters the Circle of Trust. They're on the road versus the Browns. Cleveland's offense could be better in 2012, but expect some lumps along the way with that much youth. The lumps will be taken in Week 1. And finally, Bucs strong safety Mark Barron enters the Circle of Trust. This rookie safety will see a lot of tackle opportunities playing the Panthers this week. Barron was known for flying all over the field at Alabama and will do the same in the NFL. That's the Week 1 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. If you want to see more of my work, you can go on to baseballgenius.com.